station with a difference. One of its kind in the whole of northern Nigeria, bent
Ask
on
again,
taking the
yeah.
field of contemporary agriculture towards ensuring food security and economic growth. Remember, it always starts with a step. And Himma Radio has taken that giant step to make an indelible mark in the sand of history. Stay tuned to Himma Radio, the pride of the farmer. A radio with invaluable difference.
Kano State Governor dispersed Empowerment Project 130 graduate of 6 entrepreneurship institutes. Jigawa State farmers raise alarm over flood of subsidized fertilizer in markets. Also, Nigeria among 13 African nations selected for $93 million United States flood aid scheme. Good evening and welcome to Himma News at 5, your trusted source for breaking news, insightful analysis and stories that matters. Today is 10th of August 2025. I'm Adam Yusuf, bringing you the latest development from around the globe about agriculture and current affairs. Stay tuned. In an effort to bolster the job creation driven to teaming youth across Kano State, Governor Yusuf has disbursed employment package to 130 graduates of 6 entrepreneurship skill institute. In a statement issued by the governor's spokesman, Inspector Redwakin Tofa in Kano on Saturday, said that the governor disbursed the package at a colorful event held at Coronation Hall, Government House, Kano. Delivering his address at the event, Governor Yusuf said that the empowerment is about twinkling hope, restoring dreams and unlocking the immense potential of the youth to become self-reliant, productivity and innovative distributors to the economy of the state. The governor added that reviving the institutions and providing both tools and seed capital, the governor is reducing unemployment, covering youth restiveness and reporting self-reliant as it aligns with the broader agenda to diversify Kano economy, promoting innovations and create a sustainable future for the Kano people. Each of the 25 graduates of Informative Institute could receive laptop computers and phone repair kit. Each 140 graduates of Livestock Institute Baguda received bull-field and veterinary medication, whereas their computers from driving institutions. Composo are also at 25 in number, received driving license and certificate, each of them. Center for Dairy and Agriculture, Bird University Kano, in collaboration with International Livestock Research Institution, held a special seminar on livestock and climate environment opportunities through innovations. The seminar brought together researchers, industry stakeholders, postgraduate students, and development partners to explore smart, resilient solutions for pastoralists and smallholder farmers, particularly in dry regions. The presentations was jointly delivered by International Project Researchers Institution expert Dr. Rafusa Obanjo and Dr. Samuel Draven, who outlined the International Livestock Research Institution's research and innovation thematic areas. The session focused on the multi-risks faced by smallholder farmers and pastoralists, including climate, stock, livestock diseases, and resources-based conflict, as well as low access to finance. They highlighted particular interventions such as livestock insurance scheme, anti-poaching action, and earlier warning system, drawing a lesson from northern African countries that could be adapted to Nigerian context. In his remark, CDA Director Professor Sunusigai Muhammad stressed the need to address pressing security issues such as cattle resting and banditry that continues to threaten livestock based on livelihood in northern Nigeria. Jigawa State chapter of All Farmers Association of Nigeria (AFAN) has sounded the alarm over an influx of substandard fertilizer flooding market across the state. The association chairman, Engineer Awal Garba Ibrahim, disclosed this on Tuesday during a briefing with journalists on the outcome of the state executive meeting. Engineer Ibrahim explained that the association had engaged the Consumer Protection Council (CPC) on the matter. The council, he said, assured that it could take stringent measures to identify the section producers and sellers of inferior fertilizers undermining farmers' productivity. To the farmers of the state to promote any suspicious activity relating to the sale of fake or low-quality fertilizer to the union and relative authorities, warning that such practice threatens nation food security. You are listening to Himma News at 5. Stay tuned as we explore deeper into agricultural news after a short break. And welcome back. The news continues. In a bid to meet a rising global demand for shea butter, Solid Agriculture Nigeria Limited has launched a 30,000 metric ton annual processing facility in Kuda Mokwa local government area of Niger State to boost Nigerian economy. The state governor Muhammad Umar Bago, who performed the inauguration in Mokwa, described the project as a major step in positioning Niger as a global hub for shea production. Bago emphasized that the plant makes a new era for Niger State, where natural resources are hazard to create jobs and drive economic prosperity. According to Alisa Iduko of the Solid Agriculture, the facility, which is the largest in Africa, plans to scale up its processing facility to 400 metric tons per day and establish a cutting-edge shea butter refinery. He explained that the company vision is to scale sustainable raw material source, reserve biodiversity, and empower local communities through long-term and land stewardship. Also, the factory farmers in Lokoja local government area, Kogi State, have undergone a step-round training on businesses development and investment planning, aimed at improving farm management practice and enhancing access to funding opportunities. The training held at River Cluster Farm, Kongima, Press 1 Lokoja, was facilitated by the local government extension agent Ajablikisu Ishak, who said the season was followed up to a similar workshop conducted last week. Haja Ishaka, while addressing the participants, emphasized the importance of proper housing in poultry farming, noting that the positioning and structure of poultry pens would significantly affect production outcomes. She also underscored the need to maintain a balance between stock density and feed cost. On recording keeping, the extension agent presents sample farm record template for farmers, stressing that the proper documentation was key to tackle productivity and profitability. She further advised the continuous medication was necessary to mitigate the impact of changing water conditions to the poultry health. Also, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a landmark of 1.5 trillion capitalization to Bank of Agriculture to transform Nigerian agricultural sectors, depend on food security and create millions of jobs. The massive funding package, the largest single investment in agriculture finance in the nation's history, is part of the administration Renew Hope agenda, which prioritizes food sovereignty, mechanization, and agribusiness development. Announcing the moves, Minister of Agriculture and Food Security Senator Abubakar Kari said that the capitalization could expand more credit to farmers, especially youth and farmers-led enterprises, while accelerating agricultural mechanization, digital innovation, and value chain development. The funding also complements over 200 billion in other agricultural intervention, including fertilizer distribution, shortage infrastructure, and climate smart farming initiative. Agriculture stakeholders have hailed the recapitalization as a game changer, noting that the Bank of Agri-renewed capital capacity could position Nigeria as a regional leader in food production and agricultural exports. The United States has announced a $93 million emergency food assistance program for 13 nations, including 12 in Africa, to address worsening hunger and malnutrition. The USA Department of the State said that the program will be provided ready to distributed food for nearly 1 million children suffering from severe malnutrition. The department said that the package includes 1,209 metric tons to exit stock and funding to produce an additional 11,285 metric tons. According to the USA government, some of the benefiting countries are Mali, Niger, Ethiopia, Sudan, Nigeria, Madagascar, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, and Chad. Speaking recently at the press briefing, Timo Parko, Principal Deputy Spokesman for the USA State Department, said that the aid will also cover essential food commodities, target malnutrition support, and emergency linguistic. And that is all for tonight at Himma News at 5. Thank you for joining us as we strive to bring you the most up-to-date information from around the world. Before we go, let's showcase the major headlines. You heard that Kano State Governor disbursed empowerment package to 130 graduates of 6 entrepreneurship institutions. And also Jigawa State farmers raised alarm over flood of substandard fertilizer in the market. Also, Nigeria among 13 African states selected for $93 million United States flood-aimed scheme. On behalf of today's editor, Mulukara Bakar Ngago, I'm Zainab Adam Yusuf, wishing you a pleasant evening.